Hi guys, Ashantin here. I am slightly altering the room that Dog and I put together, and the reason for that is that I am learning to use bone blocks and they look really good, and already I'm learning certain things about them. We know, for example, that they are made out of bone meal, not out of bones. So you put 9 bone meal together, it makes a bone block. But when you put them down like that, oh gosh, I'll tell you what, let's do this on the bookcases. When you put them down like that, this is at the top. If you put another one on top, obviously it makes this very nice pattern. And can you see how this links up? It's really, really good. If you put it sideways, then it goes this way. And I discovered, working with them in the corners, that they make a very, very nice sort of lined look. They are very, very similar, I'm moving this wall back one, in the way that they behave to logs. So if you take a log, how it behaves is very, very similar to how the bone blocks behave. And that led me to a bet with myself, which I'm including you on. I don't think they're going to make stairs. And I'm right. And I don't think they're going to make slabs. And I'm right. So essentially, the one thing I have learnt is that when you're building with these things, you have to treat them as you would treat the logs. Now I am going to move these back. Let me get myself something easier to stand on here. And I can get up and put my bone blocks in the back. The great thing about this, of course, let me turn this on, is that while I am doing this, I am acquiring a huge amount of XP. And as you guys know, yeah, you have to be really careful. That's it, let's pick those up by jumping. Yes, that looks much better. It just gives depth to the room. And in fact, Dog was one of the guys that taught me a lot about perspective, because if you add something that gives depth to the room, it's a lot better. And this is coming along nicely. And I don't know, I said that these two, with one on this side, would drive Dog mad. Never mind driving Dog mad, they're driving me mad. I like the fireplace look that Dog has achieved here, so I'm leaving that. I'm just moving the actual wall behind back. And it's such a shame that we don't have any form of candlestick. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have candlesticks up there? And in fact, I think that it would be nice to have candles. We could put them on candlesticks, but I think that's going to look great, putting that in there. I got into such problems in this corner. I really was not focused on what I was doing. And I think the trouble is that that needed to... Oh, it's all right. I'm faffing around about nothing here. I need to move the whole lot back. And that means moving it back a long way. And of course I'm praying there's nothing awful behind it. Ooh! And then put my bone blocks in there, which is going to look great. The roof is going to need some attention, I think. And I've found out that we are above the spawner, so basically we can do as we like. That'll make a great cupboard. So, are you coming down nicely, guys? Oh, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. We have plenty of... We had plenty of bone before I started. Let me just get rid of those 2 odd arrows, which I don't want. I'm collecting a lot of odd stone here, which I want to get rid of if I can, or at least some of it. That's better. And then we can make another bone block. As I said, let's pop it in. 48, 45 that will take. Yay, and that's another 5 blocks. I mean, these, I'm starting to fall in love with these blocks. I really am. That one needs to come out. And then, oops, come on. That's it. Did that go sideways? It did. You do it with a pick. And I think it's perfectly logical that these bone blocks are like this. Because if you think about it, if they were dinosaur bone, you would not make, oh gosh, it would not be easy to make stairs out of them. You would, in fact, they would shatter if you tried to make stairs out of them. So to me, the fact that, you know, they are like this, like the tree trunks, is very, very logical. What it does mean is that when we are building with them, we need to be very, very careful. That needs to go back to there. Okay. And that will come out as well. Good job this is lit up. I might just put another torch there, just in case. And then that goes in there with the bone blocks next to it. Okay guys, come on, I need your bones. Oh, it's so satisfying when you have a really, really, really efficient spawner. This is going to make such a difference to our server, not the least because it's going to give us all this wonderful new building block that I am very keen on. What's that? There's a sort of sound of, there's only 5 there, but look, there's a lot of chainmail. And I like chainmail. I really like chainmail. That's it. Oh, I've misplaced that, I think, because I think I've picked up a piece of red carpet. No, I haven't. It must have been there for a reason. That's odd. I'm sure there was a red carpet there. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's one in there. Yes, there is. There's red carpet in there. Where would that have come from? Where would the red carpet have come from? I'm going to put it back in Dog's box. And then he can take it from there. Bones. Right, on that note, guys, I've got some bones too. And some bone meal. I'm going to carry on with this. It won't take long, actually, because making bones is quite quick. I'm just going to move all this back. And then I think it will look a lot nicer when it's complete. So for the moment, bye, guys.